Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. You know, I could have sworn that I had just... Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Let me make sure these are okay. I must have clicked the X instead of the other one. Okay, that's my only Dornier over here. Can't see that far in that direction. Oh, wow. Let's try that again. Okay, well, Lima is our first and most primary target. We should be able to get it this turn. Is that a garrison? That can't be a garrison. Okay, it's an infantry. I was like, I'm pretty sure this thing belonged to Peru. Okay. Awesome. Should probably make sure there are no bombers in there, or fighters, rather. Okay. Cool. Well, let's just keep knocking down these guys then. That a new infantry again? Yep. Oh my word. This city has just been an endless frustration. There we go. Okay. I might as well reduce him all the way to nothingness. Okay, so they have a road up to those gems, but that's it. That's what I figured. I don't know if they even have any other targets out here. Yeah, I mean, there's some ships, but I don't think they're far enough down, and even if they were, I can't see them. Okay, well then, I guess we can hit this. Yeah, we can take that out. Excellent. Okay. Well, let's move on to these guys. Man, I cannot wait to get out of the jungles. This constant frustration and difficulty that comes with trying to bomb infantry in the jungles. It's really, really wearing on me. Okay, I'm glad they went to this city next. Actually, I'm gonna have all of the others wait. Wow. Come on, let's get back to the 88s. I do have 88s in here, right? Like a lot of them? I don't. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's have these ones do it. Okay, I don't think I'm going to have to move any planes into Manau. I'm pretty sure we can hit everything that we need to hit from the other cities. I'm going to move these ones, what's left, into there, just in case anything gets closer. Most of my 87Bs that were up here in Belém are now down in Carajas, and they're going to move once we kill this stack. And then the rest, all my new ones, are going to be going up to Georgetown from here on out. Wow, I'm surprised that at this distance, I can still even do this without the screen moving. About halfway through. On the bright side, I'll never have to deal with this many guys, I think, on the jungle again. Because the next time the Americans mass together, it's going to be tanks. Oh, whoopsie. And those tanks are very unlikely to ever be on jungles or mountains. Since, you know, they'll mostly be in the continental United... Well, actually, by the time we reach the continental United States, we'll probably have stomped most of the army already. Assuming we win, which I think we will. We're going to have to fight our way up through Central America, and that's probably where we'll fight most of their tanks. So there are actually a decent number of jungles and mountains in that area. As long as they don't have roads on them, the enemy tanks can't make use of them. But if they do, they will be sticking to those for defense whenever they can. The mountains normally isn't that bad. They have to get there via a road chain, but as long as a road is on the jungle, they can approach it from any direction. Okay, we've got them all down to 2 hit points now. Excellent, we're getting close. Keep doing that. You know, we'll do that. I did forget until this point that those things are on a jungle, so they'll be sort of difficult to shoot. Their defense is still not very good, so even a 170% increase is still pretty low. But they're just ever so slightly more dangerous. Okay. Yeah, we're going to war with Venezuela. Of course we were. That's my bad, actually. I should have checked first. Okay. You guys are all gonna wait. How many fighters does Venezuela have? Oh, this is Italy. 3, okay. They also have a transport. Probably in one of their 2 cities, so we should destroy that. I don't think they have any real tanks, just the light tanks. But they have a decent number of them, right? 10 of them. Their defense is miserable, though, so we should be able to bomb them without too big of a hassle. And their tanks won't come to us until we take the city because of all the jungles and whatnot. So there's only one South American nation left that we haven't gone to war with. You know, aside from our allies, I think the only nation, period, that I have not gone to war with ever, and never will have the chance to, is Mexico. Okay, I don't think it's that big a deal there anymore. Can I get my other Dorniers? Look around here so I can at least see what I'm shooting. There we go. Okay, that's it for their elite infantry. He's out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, cool. Let's have a Falkwolf draw out whatever's guarding that. We were shot down? Did I just lose 2 Falkwolves to that? Wait a minute. Okay, no, just the one. What? I'm so confused. Did it just not actually have the thing intercept me the first time? Okay, well I blew up their transport too, so I don't have to worry about ships anymore. Here, get out of here, America. Just go back wherever you came from. Okay, that should keep them from doing anything. Well, let's actually have you take a look. Oh, yeah, no, that's a pretty decent distance there. Okay, they don't have that kind of firepower reaching all the way out to here. But that's 3 squares. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Almost just short of it. You know, this might spur Colombia to come up and try to take this. Looks like that's their remaining light tanks for the most part. Can we kill that thing? The constant misses are really annoying. Oh my word. By who? That's why we were getting shot down. America's planes can reach that far. Oh my word. Okay. So they can't reach the city, but they can reach that. Everything's suddenly making sense. That's alright then. We'll just leave that thing be. Should I kill that? I'm gonna see if it gets closer. I could bomb him. One of my infantry could get down there this turn, but they have places to be. And we failed again. There we go. Finally. Even if I don't kill them all, at least I killed that one that we missed 7 times. Come on. Take out that last citizen. There we go. Sure, why not? I might as well just keep this guy from going anywhere and doing anything else. Okay, well the rest of them, that's pretty much their whole job. The rest of you can just sit here. Okay. Yeah, I knew that wasn't the end of our planes yet. You know, I could move them into here, though, without a problem. I think that is what I'm going to do. The ones from here, at least. Here, yeah, we'll wake you. Kill. Kill. Oh, really? Kill that. Kill that. It's ridiculous. There we go. Stug, hold the city. Alright. All these guys are going to fortify for now. They're definitely not going to be staying there, but I have some roads I need to build before I can make final decisions on movement. Okay, let's fly some more of them in. Sure, we'll bring you in too. And all of them, as always. Another wave into Georgetown. That should make up for anything that we lost while I wasn't paying too close of attention. That's what I get for turning off the battles, though. Although, like I said before, I probably will turn them back on once we're through with these guys. And maybe some of the more, pointless stuff down in the Pacific. Let's be honest. Britain does not have a chance of repelling me at this point. They've completely lost. They're mostly down to just militia and some trashy old tanks. And now, escort carriers. So I'm not too concerned about, seeing the drawn-out battles with those. Come over here for now, just in case. From there they can hit just about anywhere they might need to. Ha! Okay, I didn't think there was anything on that island. I wanted to double check. Is there a ship in there? Maybe a convoy? I think there was a convoy. It's gone now. If there was, that means they were probably mass-producing units to go into it. Which means we're going to have quite a few guys to chew through. Okay, a fighter can handle that escort carrier. Okay, we've reduced it from a metropolis at least. And that is all militia. Cool. Oh, they had an airport. I could have used that. Oh well. Let's bring down that population number as much as we possibly can. Looks like they have some artillery in there too, because we were hitting something else. Cool, there we go. So that's about as blitzed as it's going to get. Yep, that's not a surprise at all. Just destroy what else might be there. It's annoying not being able to see them. And having to scroll over so far. Oh yeah. I guess it doesn't matter much, does it? Here, I'm just gonna have you come over here immediately. Oh, they didn't even reach because they took a weird route. That works. That means these guys are probably all maxed out on health. Because they have not been directly attacked in at least one turn. Although I think Japan has some Shikakus out here that are... my goodness, we haven't even hit these guys once and they've shot us down. There we go. They probably have a couple planes inside. Yeah, we're not hitting the troops yet. they build a convoy or something? Move a battleship in here when I wasn't looking? What's going on here? Did we wipe out? Oh, we wiped out France. I saw that the sort of column there looked smaller than normal. Okay, we're just hitting planes. They're just durable planes. It does not bode well for my future. Okay, that should be it for them. Now we're targeting the actual infantry. I do not expect to have a very easy time with this. Oh my word. Come on. We have failed so many times. There are just targets right there. There's like 4 of them. Just hit them. Oh my. I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, that happens when you take forever. Idiots, what do you think is gonna happen? Stop bombing the empty buildings and hit the targets. Yeah, every time that you bomb, if we're really going to try to make it realistic, you should be hitting both the buildings and the enemy targets. Or take out a handful of the citizens and, you know, harm the guy. Like, you should be rolling for both at the same time, every time. Because that's how bombing places works. It's not like everyone else is just, all the soldiers are outside the city or something like that. As we're getting shot down so many times because it's taking us forever to actually do this thing. This is just a grassland, right? Oh, this is a hill. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense now. Not a lot more, but that's why it's taking so long to actually hurt these guys, and why we had such a difficult time hitting the planes and blowing them up and stuff. They had significantly inflated defenses. I don't know what kind of fighters they had here, but those were not bombers that we've been destroying for a while. Okay. We did it. Well, actually, build an airport first. Yeah, it makes sense that there'd be a resistor. Okay, bring in all of these. That, any Dorniers, any other planes we can manage. All of them go in. How many fighters is that? 2. I'm definitely going to need some more. Can this get all the way to Dutch Harbor? Awesome. Right, I have them flying in here from other locations, I think. Right, we already have them now. I'm just waiting to move on all my troops. Okay. This person was up here, right? Is there any reason that is not an irrigation? Maybe I did it wrong. You know, I would actually send it back, but I'm going to have this one hop in, and then wake up all of the transported and see if they get out. There we go. That should put them inside. Sweet. We'll just do the same with that. So this is technically in North America, right? Our first North American capture. Oh, I forgot I brought some Panzer Grenadiers. Right, because I didn't have that many infantry, in reality. A lot less than I thought. Okay, so that one's already been improved. These spaces have not. Okay, we're just gonna have to go down the stack because it's not going to divide them up. Oh yeah, that's right. Here, we'll put the road in first, just so it's done. This is one of the most significant things I've done for several turns. There we go. Can I get that done immediately? No, sadly. Ours. Wow, this guy's happy? Oh, he's Peruvian. That'll do it. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a plan. Airport. Hurry that production. Wake everyone. Oh, can't move him yet. How far away is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm gonna see how many guys are in here next turn. And then, however many paratroopers I've got, I'll use +1. Right, just in case something different happens. In case they build a new guy. That way we can take Brazil out, and then the rest of them I'm going to put down in that other city. And the following turn, they're going to land on the mountain outside that final Chilean city. And we can take it that turn. And then we'll completely control the entire area. Alright. That's it for them. A decent number of workers. See if that draws them out. There we go. Wake up, all of you. One of them, just execute him. The rest, yeah, it's just going to take a little while for us to get out there, but we're going to do it. Yeah, I don't think there's any other workable spots there. That one's technically workable, although, you know, how many resources do these guys actually have to spend? Is that a... That's grassland. Yeah, but let's put some roads there, actually. They're not going to help us produce anything, but roads are always nice to have. Okay, those should be good. Yeah, these ones are going to stay here. Just so that we have guys nearby. You are going to hop off so you can heal up somewhere. Okay, they did a pretty good job upgrading this one for the most part. It still needs some work done, though. Something have a... Yeah, I think it does have a mine on it. Wow, they're just using everything. Okay, go out here. Even though they're not workable, I want those other spaces to have roads on them. Like right now, almost all of Europe can be easily accessed at any time because I've got roads on every square pretty much. It's not like it's that necessary, but I'd like to be able to get anywhere in Spain if I need to very quickly. It is sort of a very important part of what I have going on here. Also, yeah, something must have happened at some point in the game that just caused everyone to make a ton of pollution, because it was all over South America. I've seen it a couple times in Australia, and now I just bombed New Zealand, and there's like 2 spots around the city I bombed. Either no one is cleaning it up for some reason, or something happened that caused it to be produced at a much higher rate than normal. But it doesn't even take that long to clean up. It's not like I have exceptionally fast workers. Pretty sure mine are the standard rate, and they can clean it up in 1 turn unless they're a captured worker and it's on a mountain or a jungle. Or swamp. It's weird to me. Generally, the computer actually does prioritize cleaning up pollution. I bet you, for some reason, if I were the computer, it would be, oh, whoopsie. It would be sending people to clean up all of the pollution that it saw, even the stuff on the islands, despite the fact that that is harmless and useless. What in the world is going on here? Just a lot of those guys. Actually, yeah. We'll go ahead and wake up all of these. Pile another 20 of them in. Of course, every time. At some point, I guess I should stop being surprised. Okay. So let's wake up all of these guys. Just get them up to, like, let's put them there for now. Wake up all of you. Get you up here too. What sort of troops do we have here? Infantry and a tank. Get the tank out. I can probably move my Panzer Grenadier out of here now. I think the city is very much safe. I'm going to let the rest of them heal up for another turn or so. Okay, these guys. Infantry are pretty much done down here. We're going to start shipping all of our soldiers further north. Because we finally can. Okay, workers are a little different. Is that everyone? Alright. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I really did just take an uneven number. Okay, well these guys are going to go... Yeah, I'm going to put them there. They're going to head up further north. They're going to join up with our workers up here so we can get this stuff figured out faster. And then you all... Yeah, how long is that going to take? 16. Get out there and speed his work up, I guess. No, they should really meet up with them first. Yeah, go there. Okay. So we got airports about to be finished in a couple places here. Enough workers, they should have this road finished. Well, it's going to take a little while, actually. So one set of workers are going to come down here and start going this way. They're going to establish a road to that, and then up to here. And then probably just this road's going to join up with this one here, and they're all going to connect up to Iquitos, and then up to there. I don't expect we're going to have one crossing over here, but we probably will eventually. And then the other set is going to focus on getting these two connected up, probably establishing that road, and then probably digging one across to here. Once all that's done, then I'll probably put one through here. That way we've got like 5 different ways that we can cross the jungle. Okay, let's see what else I have. Whoa. Okay, those are the injured ones. Those are the ones that must have gotten bombed, because some of their enemy bombers actually did break through. Because I didn't have that many fighters in the air, and I used most of them this turn. Oh, great. I've got too many guys in here. Fantastic. Okay, well I've got enough, I'm pretty sure, to actually take this thing. That's a problem. Like, let's see here, domestic... What's this thing's name? Georgetown? Right. Get down to G. Okay. There's no way I can make its people get up, is there? No, there's not. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. Well, actually, I know what I can do. I can do it the slow way. No, actually, don't do that yet. I was about to, but if I do that, then I can't select anyone from underneath it. That would have been close. If that tank got in there, I wouldn't be able to do this. Okay, is that an infantry or security? Okay, cool. So nothing else has to move. You can go back in. The motorized infantry can go in and upgrade. Okay, the 3 H's I'm going to pull down here. All these infantry are going to go this way. You can upgrade too. Baltic, you stay here. Can the 88 move on? It cannot. Okay, I didn't think so. That's going to stay here as well. There we go. Okay. Georgetown's not very vulnerable to attack anyway, so I'm not that worried about it. So what I'll probably do, because I got quite a few 87Bs in here, right? Yeah. Is I'll probably, next turn, after we bomb the things that we need to, I'm going to try to grab these 88s and pull some of them to another city. Probably down to here. Just because I have too many in one place. It's a really frustrating problem to have. I'll figure out somewhere for them. And then I'm going to try to... Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just move everyone out of there. But I need to get the ships, the carriers, into the open water. I can set up my other fleets. Transports will take off back to here with their escorts. The carriers will meet up with this thing, and then they'll sweep around and bomb that. And this. And then our fleet will be around here. I intend to just sort of have them assisting us on the way up. I think 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, so that's out of range of any bombers from here. But if they come around to this point, then they can help us clear this area here pretty perfectly. And once we take Panama, of course, we can easily cross between either way. Okay, they're, I think, still 2 turns away from actually reaching the target. Maybe I can see them next turn, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, definitely not. So we're still going to be bombing blind, mostly. Once this thing gets down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the turn after, it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what it can do is it can get here, pick them up, and then go to there, and the next turn drop them. And then probably go back or something, but that's about it. What I'll probably... Where are these guys even going? I don't remember. I'm redirecting them. I'm going to have them go to New Caledonia as well. Once we get this thing properly secured, we're going to just send them up to the Solomons. I can set up a few bomber piles over here to deal with them. And then once we arrive, we can take the Solomons and then take Rabaul. I'll just do that. Once I take the islands themselves, if I can injure these guys, they'll attack us openly. Although I might want to kill that one first, so I can make sure I actually get the worker. That guy's pointless. I don't even know why he's... Like, he's guarding the isthmus, probably, but you can just cross over there as well. And this this radar tower doesn't do anything, so... Except buff him, and him alone. Okay, Kwajalein is still under enemy control. But we actually have Dutch Harbor now, which is super cool. Let's see, I'm going to wake up a few more of these guys, particularly the ones who are asleep for some reason. We'll send them over, because I don't think the enemy can even reach us. If they can, It's not with much. We'll send over a couple more Falk Wolves as well. Cool. So, yeah, that's a Shikaku. So they've been bombing the Americans. They'll probably move over to Anchorage. If this thing is intending to drop its troops, it must not be doing it here, or it would have... Like, it wouldn't make any sense for them to go to a less efficient location when they could get here and drop in one turn. So if it's dropping units, they can't be at Dutch Harbor, right? It's got to be further north. Unless I miscounted, but I don't think I did. Which means it's going to go either to Anchorage or further north to Prudhoe Bay. Let's see. I still have those guys securing this location. They can move. All of these can move. We no longer have to worry about attacks from Americans. Those ones were already safe. Wake them too. Cool. We'll bring our Falk Wolves over here. How far can they go? Oh, they'll go over here as well too. Just for the moment. Can they make it down? No. Not even them. These things have a worse range than I remembered. I knew it wasn't good, but I thought it was better than that. Okay. Well, that's them cleared out. Yeah, these are about the farthest that anything's going to be able to reach us from Kwajalein. Once we take that, then no Americans can reach us out here at all. Not without taking something. Or using one of these weird air bases, which I'm... Now, those are still too far north, though. And I'm pretty sure that the Japanese at least own one. I don't know, I can just swing some ships around once we take Honolulu to go check it out. Okay, so those are done. Have anything else needs to move around here? Yes. Wow. Actually, you know what? These guys are going to go here. Just because I don't know yet what that enemy fleet, the American fleet, is going to do. Nor do I know where their other troops are. They sent some, like, over to there. I have no clue where those guys are, or what they're planning to do, or where they're going to show up. Okay. Next turn, all of our security divisions are arriving. Right, I upgraded the things, so I can't even go through and get the rest of the guys. These ones, I can. Weird that that one did not wake. Oh, that's the one that I just put to sleep. That makes more sense. Alright. And they'll arrive with a new shipment of tanks. With those tanks, we will never be beat until someone beats us. I don't know, I might keep one or two of these transports around so that we can take San Juan and Havana without a problem. But I think once we've actually... I should just focus on taking all the way up through Central America and stomping the American forces. And once we've actually done that, there will be... I'll have enough ships in the area to easily take these two. And they won't have anything left to guard them either. And that probably makes more sense. I need to... let's see. I think if our fleets are just moving up the coasts, someone will be out here to take St. John's eventually anyway. So I probably don't have to worry about having someone ready for that yet. It's like a lot of turns away anyway. Well, I think that's about it. Let me turn on our battles again so that I can see where we get bombed. And go over to next turn. Now they're coming out to reinforce it. Some of them are. Coming to meet us. They are coming to meet us. Excellent. They're coming right into the fire. They were physically able to before. I don't know why they weren't. My goodness. It's a good thing we have a lot of fighters in there. Alright, so there's another escort carrier or real carrier coming out there. Got the first of many. Looks like it. Well, my 87Bs are pretty much done with most of their work, so once I'm convinced I don't need them elsewhere, they're going down there to counteract this specific force, which I think is the last one the Americans have this far south. At least it's not in the Amazon, although they might be defending themselves using the mountains. Because I think those are all 1943s, which means they have 2 movement, so they're going to be jumping pretty far ahead. But what they'll do is they'll take 1 step out onto like the desert and stuff, and then 1 step to the side directly to the mountains. That'll be east of them. They'll go south and then east. And then the following turn, they'll go southwest and then straight south. The Marine might take a more direct path, but I get the feeling he's going to play it safe and just move 1 space at a time along the mountains. Either way, we're going to let them all get close enough, and then we're going to kill them too. It's going to be nice once I finally have my choke point properly set up. There's only a couple infantry in this stack, right? Wasn't it majority cavalry? And I'm hardly worried about the cavalry. Although they had a decent number of 1943s. And the 1943s will shoot our planes down. So that isn't fun. But at least they won't be on a 1 population coastal city. Where are you going, man? They're still trying to get out there and, for some reason, sit on a die. I don't think they can ever have it in Rabaul as long as our troops are there. As long as our territory covers it. Pretty sure that permanently keeps them away from it. Yeah, I have no clue what Japan is doing. I'll check after the movement phase to see if... Oh, interesting. Are they actually sending someone up to get picked up out of that city that's right next to Yugoslavia? There have been a bunch of guys just chilling there for like the entire game. I think Italy's finally going to move them. This city doesn't produce that much. Well, it's not very worked either. Wow, Vladivostok has already pumped out of Deutschland. That was really fast. The Russian cities all seem to be very happy. I'm pretty sure I had those ones set to a queue already, but I'll check next time they finish their productions. Corsica's finally done. You could build me convoys too. Oh, good. We already ended the resistance in Dutch Harbor. Well, I'm going to go ahead and hurry that. How many guys are there total? How many planes? I don't want to get to that point where I have too many people in here. But if it does get to that point, I'll just fly the 87Bs out, because they're only here as backup defense, and so that the moment I take this city, they can move in and jump it. And then they can hit Whitehorse from there. Which, if I control it, gives me an enormous amount of space the enemy has to trudge through to reach me. Even if I can get Anchorage, I'm pretty safe. Let me check something here. Can they? No, they cannot. I didn't think so. So we can drop people close, but not right on them, which means we should just use tanks when we actually get out there. Okay, I had a couple pollution spots. I don't think there were any in Britain. There was one in Russia, I know. Is this one new, or has that just been there? Right, down here at Avaz. I thought I had a guy down here to do this. You do it. There was one over here, I know. I'll have you do that. Oh, I have you for that. And I think that was it, as far as pollution goes. Yeah. Yep, those are all 1943s. So next turn, they're going to go there, and then the following turn, they're going to jump right here, probably. Or there, maybe. Who knows? They're kind of weird once they get closer, but I think they'll go there. But they might just go straight south, too. Those don't really get them any closer. But some tanks are coming out here. So what I'll probably do is not touch this, let them heal up as many tanks as they want to. We're going to hold our position, and if they move on to that space, we'll bomb and attack. Elites are bold enough that they might attack us directly. But I'm going to let as many of them come out as want to, so that when I land my paratroopers over there, we don't have any trouble. Other than that, though, we're going to be getting closer to that. It's going to take 2 turns before we can take it, though. And we'll be dropping, whoopsie, some guys over here. That's not within range, sadly, but I can at least kill that infantry and then blow that thing up and drop someone on it. Or probably I'm actually going to drop someone there, so they're on a road. Can't kill him, he's just out there. It's kind of annoying. Alright. Gonna have to move a lot of people around here. It'll be easier once I have this city. I can just fly the 87Bs out. Then I don't have to worry about them. But I want to put some of them on the carrier first. So I can't just immediately do that. What's the range on him here? 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's no way I can hit this forest, without having ships in the area. That one's just protected. which is unfortunate, because that's where all their units are waiting for the moment I put down a road on this spot. And it does have to be that one. So once my workers get us through here, well, once I do whatever I'm doing with the roads here, I might put one there as well. Who knows? We'll see. Once I've got that, though, the next thing they're going to be focused on doing is building a road on this forest, so that we can put one on the jungle the moment we need it. And then they'll probably start working down this end, towards Iquitos as well. It's going to be nice once they're all linked up and secure and safe from, you know, these random attacks by these crazy Americans that just come charging at us. How many 1939s do they have left? Let's see here. Oh, that's the 43s. Where's the 39s? Wait a second. P-47 Thunder. I'm going to have to... No, the Lightning is the one I am very much afraid of. They still have 74 of those guys left somewhere. I got artillery offensives. I don't like that. Hopefully those are on, like... Does Honolulu have an import? It does not. Hopefully they're on Honolulu or Kwajalein or something. That thing's growing. Is Japan even bombing them? They should be. Usually the computer builds artillery offensives on places that can't build anything else. So, you know, islands with no imports. That's why we got hit by several British ones. Speaking of, what's Britain's forces looking like? I need to see, are they still building battleships at an alarming rate? 2 King George V's. 1 Lion. Now, they have a lot of convoys, not a lot of escort ships, though. And I'm assuming what they do have is mostly just hanging out around Canada. I don't know what they're doing, though. Usually they'd be out doing something. Other than them, Venezuela just has a couple light tanks and infantry. I think Colombia's just infantry. Chile still has a bunch of tanks. A decent number of infantry. A suspicious number of workers. That's weird. Alright, well, things are getting exciting, though. We're getting pretty close to taking a couple more vital locations out there. Alright, well, that is going to be it for this one. If you haven't yet, please check the link in the description for my book, and if you like the look of it, give it a read. If you like the read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.